Today on Parish Profiles, we'll feature two bustling parishes by taking a look at their flourishing parish schools. Coming up next on Parish Profiles. The Diocese of Fresno is blessed to have a number of excellent Catholic schools for parish children or for anyone desiring the excellent educational opportunities offered there. These schools educate more than 5,000 students, ranging from pre-kinder through grade 8, while two diocesan high schools, San Joaquin Memorial in Fresno and Garces Memorial High School in Bakersfield, prepare students for college and their professional careers. Today, we will visit with two very large parish schools, St. Anthony of Padua, serving that parish for more than 50 years, and St. Francis of Assisi, located in southeast Bakersfield. Similar to all Catholic schools in the Diocese of Fresno, St. Francis of Assisi School has a tradition of excellence in the areas of academics and athletics. Our visit to the diocese's largest and oldest school will focus on how, in different ways, all of the students attending there are given a chance to learn about and share their Catholic faith through service projects, which each grade is involved in over the course of that school year. We begin with Mrs. Catherine Register's first graders rehearsing music for a December visit to a nearby senior care facility. Before their own Christmas break, the students look forward to sharing the joy their own hearts feel at this very special time of year. Their teacher plans to continue this project as long as she's teaching at St. Francis, and tells us why it's so important for her, her students, and the whole community.
For many years now, we've been taking both first grade classes to Rosewood to sing for the residents there. I think it's a great service project. They enjoy it. We also make little turkeys out of pine cones to take with us and cards. And we have been told that after we visit and we sing and we give the residents the turkeys and the cards, they carry them around for weeks and hang on to them. So they really respond, they really appreciate us coming, and it's just something that touches my heart. Seeing them react to us touches me. I see them interacting with the residents, going right up to them, greeting them, saying Happy Thanksgiving to them, and sometimes they'll give them hugs. Sometimes the residents will give the children hugs. They shake their hands, and they get to feel that they are doing something good for others. It makes an impression, I think, not just on our students, but I think it makes an impression on the community that we are very active and very involved.
Joshua's first grade class, Mrs. Register's class, gets the opportunity to go and sing songs to the elderly, and we really value that opportunity, something that we would do at home, but we get many of these opportunities at school with peers and in the community here at church.
Mrs. Cindy Sherrill's third graders have a project that gives the children a chance to share their love and faith with the homeless community of Bakersfield. Each year, they collect soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, razors and other toiletries needed often by Bakersfield's less fortunate. The men and women served by the nearby St. Vincent de Paul Center are so grateful for the gift packages that include encouraging words, promises of prayers, and hygiene kits. It's a project that is important to all who rely on St. Vincent's for a helping hand.
We just collected toiletry items to help the poor because they feel like they're all dirty. And it just feels so good inside. And we did it because we're called to be saints and we're called to be just like St. Francis. St. Francis helped the poor, and he's our model, so we want to be just like him. We don't just want to think about ourselves, we want to think of others, especially the poor. When I help someone else out, it just makes me feel like God is telling me to do that. And he just really, really wants me to do it. So I just do whatever God tells me to.
The St. Vincent de Paul Center in Bakersfield is a nonprofit corporation run by a board of directors from various parishes in the area. St. Francis Parish and school play a major role in the ministry to Bakersfield's most needy.
St. Francis School has really been a positive and helpful, uplifting part of St. Vincent de Paul. The kids, the third graders who make the bags to give out, the sixth graders who bring us dog food, and just the volunteers that come down is really great and a positive influence on everybody that come to St. Vincent de Paul. They really help us out. They really do a great job in helping us to feed those that are in need in our neighborhood. St. Vincent de Paul provides a lot of needed help to those that are most hurt in the neighborhood, those that are homeless, those who really don't have money to pay bills and really don't have food. They can come to a safe place during the day, and we provide meals, change of clothes, you can take showers, or you can just come and meet the nice people that come down here and watch TV in the air conditioning on a nice hot summer day. Or you can just come down and enjoy the atmosphere. It's very peaceful and calm. I mean, none of this would work unless we have the people at St. Francis, the kids at St. Francis, and other churches that come down and provide us with hygiene kits, that help us with meals, that come and volunteer their time and give back to the community. It's just an awesome, positive thing. I just love it how St. Francis Church, the school, the parishioners, I mean, everybody just come down. I can make one phone call and they'll come running with bags of food, with clothes, people donate. It's just really a good thing. I just love St. Francis, I love the school. Monsignor Craig has really uplifted us in so many ways, but I just can't say enough about the volunteers from St. Francis that come and give up their time.
The sixth graders at St. Francis have yet another service project which the whole school cooperates in. Paul, Emily, and Tiberius share just what it is and how successful it was.
We have a fundraiser and we send people all these foods and blankets and doggy beds. And we can also help felines, I should say. And we have all this food back behind me, and we can support it. We can support other people in Bakersfield because apparently Bakersfield is having a dog crisis where homeless people who have dogs cannot give them food and cannot help pay for them and their needs. So what we're doing is we're giving people these doggy treats and doggy beds and all of that, and felines too. And we give them to these people like, how should I say, Marley's Mutts, and they give them to them, and there we go.
We went around the whole school collecting money, and we put signs up all over, like the one outside right there. We raised $2,800 and all this food.
Well, I think Coins for Canines is important because it's important to treat our animals and pets with respect, just like St. Francis would, because not only is he our patron saint, but he's also the patron saint of animals. So we really want to respect our animals, and it's also part of our mission statement to, faith, family, and friends, to respect each other and our animals.
Their teacher, Mrs. Bronnie Bowman, seems to enjoy it too.
I just love doing it with the 6th grade because they're so enthusiastic, and they are the ones that spearhead it. They are so enthusiastic. They go to classrooms every day. They get out there and get the news out there. They make announcements. They put up posters. There's no end to their enthusiasm. They just love it. It's the highlight of their school year. And so we just love doing it with the 6th grade, and they make such a success of it every year. Well, I think it's very important because we reach out to the community and everybody finds out about that, and that we're doing it in the name of St. Francis. But also it's good for our kids because they never forget this experience. They still talk about it when they're in 8th grade. And all of them giving, the whole school pulled together. It's just a wonderful thing for the kids.
The 8th graders' final teddy bear service project helps victims of family violence and gives students yet another chance to put into practice what they learn at school.
It's so comforting to know that you're helping somebody and helping their life on the road to recovery, because it's a very traumatizing thing to be assaulted. It makes me feel happy to know that I'm helping someone that's been through this, and I'm glad that we have a chance to do this at our school. It's a very nice thing.
We do this project to live out our faith, and if we just said that we have faith or believe in God but didn't do anything, then it's almost like disbelief, because you're not actually helping anyone or doing anything to live it out. In 6th grade, we also did a bake sale for St. Bakita's in Africa for a school for girls to help them pay for their education. And so it's really important because it's just something that we can do really all year long to help other people and live out our faith, really.
The blessing of the pets on the feast of their patron is not unique to St. Francis of Assisi School, but shows how involved parents and grandparents are and how appreciative they are of this Catholic faith in action approach at their school of choice.
We are 2nd generation St. Francis parishioners. My sons went to school here, now my grandsons, and hope to be my granddaughters too, because St. Francis doesn't just stay within the confines. I attribute a lot of that to Monsignor Craig. They go out into the community and celebrating the Feast of St. Francis of Assisi and allowing us to bring our pets and just raise awareness about the plight of animals and the needy in our community. I think is something Bakersfield needs to every place in the world. It brings faith, hope, and love to a very practical level, and I really love that about St. Francis Parish.
Well, we love St. Francis as a school for Catholic faith and really bringing home the tradition of what our faith stands for. And today with Coins for Canines, it's just so exciting to see the kids back out here. This is T's 6th year here, and just always doing a different service project each year and being good stewards of our faith and really honing that in by the service projects. And as a parent, that really excites my husband and I, seeing that come to fruition each year.
Monsignor Craig Harrison concludes our visit by relating the service projects at the school to the vision and the mission of the parish.
But we always have seen our school as just an arm of the parish, and so because we have the gift of being named after St. Francis, and right now having a Pope St. Francis, we feel it's one of our most important duties in this community of Bakersfield is to be a living example of the twofold love of Francis. One is for the poor, and we have a homeless shelter, we have a Monday night food program and all of this, but the other is that appreciation of our environment. And so we try to involve our children in our parish in every aspect of how we can better our environment, whether it be cleanup days in our community, whether it be how do we help stop pollution, can we walk rather than drive to Mass, what are different things we can do, and we try to implement these both within our parish school and parish community with religious education and everything. From simplest things of to picking up our trash and keeping our city clean to more profound things of which we're a part of the Get Green in Bakersfield program, of how we can be a part of the bigger picture. So I really believe that we have a call from St. Francis, our patron, to make a difference not only here at our school but in our community when it comes to the poor and our environment.
Stay tuned for our visit to another one of the largest Catholic schools in Fresno, which gives its students other ways to show their Catholic identity in very public, practical, and positive ways.